What is up, people, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to dig into the Busa. I'm just making me a coffee. These little things, hey, they're cracking little bits of kit. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take the diff out of the Busa. I tried the things that Quaife wanted me to try. I couldn't seem to get any results that made it show the problem I had. So, because I think the diff's partially failing. It's not failed completely, it's partially failed. But the way they wanted me to test it is the way you would in a normal gearbox situation. Well, this isn't. This is a diff running off a chain, running off a gearbox out of the bike engine, if you know what I mean. So it's slightly different than you would have on a normal diff in a normal gearbox. So we're going to take it out. Oh yeah. And have a look at what's going on. I'm just going to crack it open. It's fucked anyway. I mean, if it's broken, pardon my language. And we'll go from there. Take it apart. Have a look. I've never looked inside an ATB, but I know there's a lot of Allen key bolts on it. So we should be able to break it apart and have a look inside at least. You know what I mean? Nice bit of a flat white. I enjoy flat white. Right, so, and I appreciate all the likes and the comments on my videos, because that's what helps the algorithms and all that rubbish stuff. And it's just nice to know that people watch my videos. I mean, I had some time off a while back, and they dropped off the views. If you don't stay on top, you lose the game. Right then, I'll set you up and we'll have a look at getting this out of here, shall we? Right, I'm not going to lie, that was a bit of a fucking mare to get off. Normally this diff is very easy to bring out. Just very stiff, that was. Right then, let's blow it out, shall we? Give me on keys. Right. It's a very simple design. It's just a framework. See? Two holders. It's basically two pieces of flat boxed in with a diff hanging in the middle of it. To be honest, this sprocket's looking a little bit worn out as well. But it has done a few years now. I'd like to get rid of all of this so I can have a direct drive. A little bit of a clean. Oh yeah. There we go. This has held up quite well, to be honest. They still feel nice. But yeah, sprocket's starting to wear out now. Broke a tooth off there. No, broke the top of a tooth off somehow. So, we'll get this bearing off here now. I had these made to hold my bearings nice. Must have been good nick. I'll live again anyway. Now I've got to get that off. I can't remember how I got it on. Just try and give it a bit of try. Oh yeah. One. Seeing good nick. But might replace them anyway. That's if we can't get the gear in thing. Well, then again, I still have to run diff, won't I? So, it looks like this sprocket is pretty much done. Let me have a show you. Can you see the shape of the teeth? How it's really pulling on this corner? You know what I mean? They're not round by any stretch of the imagination there. It's like it's bending the top of the teeth over. Where's that broken one? You can see the wear on there, look. That's just where that is. Sure I had a broken tooth. What did I do with it? There it is. See how the top of that tooth's missing? So, here's a 530 42 tooth. I think we might need a new sprocket if we can't get the direct gear to work. Right. Shall we remove sprocket first? Might need the bigger gun. 17 don't I? Yeah. It's been on for a while. He's been on for many years. two of these have to have dowels. I'll show you why. So it's got the bigger holes. I have to shim them out to make it fit. Even though it's scrap, still got to close it. Done well, Sprocket. Considering it's aluminium, right, should we open it up? You watch now, it's completely voiding the warranty. Ah, it's only 700 quid anyway. Reckon the little one will do it. Nope. One. I put some bloody Loctites on them, don't they? Didn't put it on that one though. Now I must stress, I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing here, so I don't know. Could really do getting this other bearing off, but then again, it's holding it up, isn't it? Where does it even split? Oh, I'm guessing it splits there because it's already splitting. Oh, we're in pieces, people. Oh, we're in pieces. It's going together. That looks okay. I can't see any damage in there. Nope. Nope. I'm looking for anything that looks remarkably sharp. Nope. 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 So if we put that back in the middle of there, so we keep it all in sort of some order. Can't grasp. Another one of them. So these are shims, I'm guessing, in the middle of here. They're a bit bent. Actually, they might be creating load, you know, when they're squashed together. Well, I've got to say, I can't see anything so far. Jesus, that's tight. Come on, there you come. It's a bit messy. Grab that out then. I've got to say, people, I'm starting to question whether it was the diff, to be honest, because everything in here looks fucking beautiful. A little bit of pitting, but there's no shards of anything. To be fair, even the grease feels lovely. So, there's no more moving parts. It's not the diff. So, if it's not the diff, what the freaking hell was he? He did it in every gear. Unless we've got a drive shaft that was... No, because normally a drive shaft would just go. Won't it? It won't just do what I was doing. But this, there's no swarf, there's nothing. It just feels as it would, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't expect it to feel any other way. Definitely going to re-grease it again after I've done this. Could have stared to me. It's mad how it works, isn't it? I mean, I couldn't see any of them slipping. Could you? It is just so precise in there. I mean, once that top cap's on, if that had been slipping, that would have been carnage in there. So, from this we can determine it's not the diff. Yeah? So, it's not the diff. What the freaking hell was it? Right then, so from that, what we can determine, it's not the diff. Now the odds of it being a drive shaft is very minimal, because normally if a CV fails or internal, it's normally pretty much game over, because it will just spin. And this has got all new CVs on it, so I think it might be internal. Something has failed somewhere in the gearbox. Now, it's not the best scenario, but I do hammer the shit out of the car. I mean, it's got a really good gearbox in it. It's got an APE gearbox. So I think what we might have to do, I can't see being a drive shaft, I really can't. The other thought I thought it might be is that flash shifter setup. I thought maybe it was ignition cutting by itself, which would give me a jolt. But I really do feel like I felt it slipping, not jolting like a misfire. It was more of a slip. So I think it's going to have to be a look inside the engine, to be honest. And the easiest way of doing that is to drip the oil out. But before I do that, I want to weigh the car. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw the framework back in. I'm going to leave the diff out, throw the framework back in, put the ball joints back in, put the wheels back on, put it back together. I'm going to weigh the car as it sits now. It's still got fuel in it, still got oil in it, so I know what the wet weight of the car is. And then I can go from there. So when we come to build a new car, we'll know what we're working with. Right then, well, thanks for watching. We did find stuff out. I was, to be honest, hoping it was the diff, because it's only 700 quid. The gearbox is a lot more expensive. I think that gearbox cost me like £3 all in once I'd finished putting the engine back together. So, thanks for watching, and we will do some more investigation in the next one. See you later, people.